I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan on. I know I'm about to blow.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Look at the Lakers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's Dallas. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for Los Angeles, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Wright. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Well, around this time of year, lots of national broadcasted games, Doris. Does that impact the players, you think, in any way?
I certainly think the guys are aware of the nights they're on national television. Some guys relish, Kev, as you know, the opportunity to play on the big stage. So for the regular season, those nights where you know the entire country is watching, that's a big deal.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And it's Wright missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago, and it's no secret that the Lakers have had their number this season. They've lost all 3 of their previous meetings between the teams. Coach explained their shortcomings in a simple manner, saying they have LeBron and we don't. Sometimes that's all there is to it. We just need to be better as a team to take a win off of them. Well, that's not a bad assessment, guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Green taking his time here. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. In the corner, right with it. The tray. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Here's Hardaway after the basket by the Lakers. Now the pass to Doncic. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And here's Green outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
This kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Wright. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
Come to me, come to me.
Right against Green. Pass to LeBron. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The Lakers rebound. Back to LeBron. Outside, Green for 3. bangs home the trifecta. Green's got his third bucket of the night. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
Now Green, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Wright. Doncic kicks to Powell. Back to Doncic. The kick out to Wright. Misses off the right iron. And here's Los Angeles. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Shots good by Green.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mavericks trail by 16. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Wright. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. For Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hardaway comes in for Luka Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Curry. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Murray comes in for Danny Green. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. So for the Lakers right now, Green is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Murray. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's McGee in at the 4 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General in his last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 41 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Barea kicks to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Brunson, guarded by Green. Barea, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Brunson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
Hits it from three-point range. Green's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Hardaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Davis. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Green, the pass to Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, but fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Barea, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Barea. Looking to end the run. McGee with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the call will be against Hernangomez. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Hernangomez. And Curry subbed in for J.J. Barea. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron in for Murray. Outside Hardaway. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. A wide open look here for Wright. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Wright, and it's Curry in at the 3 spot.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the dunk by James.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
Oh, I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. Green fires from way outside, and the 3 ball is good. Green's got 25 points. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the whistle blows, it's going to be on the General. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Curry is inside. Working on James. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Curry on the wing. Covered by LeBron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
From deep, Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Right outside to end the run. From down in the low post, it goes. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Green draws the double. Kicks to Davis. Back to Green. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. You take a look at Green. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one guard spot is what really sets them apart.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, even though Cousins has increased his range over the years, you still love when he imposes his will on the inside.
And there are a lot of reasons why Cousins is such a dominant force on the floor. You rarely see his combination of size and skill doors.
No question. This is a big man who has got incredible vision, great passing touch, great shooting touch. You think about it. This is a man who is impossible to move off his path because of his strength. So the combination of those two things is truly extraordinary.
Kept alive. Here's Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Barea against Green. Barea, the pass to Brunson. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Danny Green. And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They host the 76ers after this game. Pass to Porzingis. And 1:01 left in the third. Runs in the pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Porzingis. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Finney-Smith. James covering. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.